Hey, crypto hero. I am wanting to bring this to you right now because this is the Fibonacci retracement tool. And have you ever wondered how crypto traders seem to predict exact price levels? Bitcoin, we come out up here to $243,000, $44,000, 156K, 211K. You hear all these traders and analysts calling all these crazy numbers, and you also hear people going crazy like $1 million Bitcoin and all this other crazy stuff, right? So you're going to be hearing tons and tons of price action calls, and especially on YouTube, hype is going to be insane for 2025. But I want to show you these Fibonacci retracement tools, and I'm gonna bring up about 10, maybe 11 coins today to show you exactly where, if you're holding these ones, or if you're not holding these exact ones, drop a comment below on some of the ones you are holding, and I'll do another video on a few of those as well for you. But I want to show you how to use it and then set some targets for price action. So, the Fibonacci tool is kind of like a cheat sheet for traders, helping them find the potential levels where price of the cryptocurrency might pause, reverse, maybe continue its trend. And so kind of like let's kind of break this down just a little bit for you here. So I wanted to show you all the way back here for Bitcoin's run from 17 all the way up to about 2021 to 2022 here. Here's the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? So you take it over. It's the tool right here. You bring it down, you draw it, right? So how it works is you take it from the very tip top of that price action all the way down to the very bottom of the market, and then you'll be able to see exactly where some targets where prices could go. As you see here, Bitcoin just about hit the very tip top of the 423 last bull cycle. It did have some times where it found some support on these levels. It got a little bit of resistance here, got some resistance here in the 361, and then it took a crash, right? Crashed down, found some support, crashing back, went back up, right? So traders will use these different lines here, Fibonacci retracement lines, to figure out, do I want to get into the market maybe right here? Do I want to sell right here? So it's really great to be able to set some targets for yourself. So let's look at Bitcoin. So here's the tip top of Bitcoin at around $70,000, right? 68K, all the way down here to about $14,000 or so. And then we see exactly where Bitcoin is now. As you see here, this is 2023, 2024. It comes to these lines, it kind of waddles around, so it interacts with these lines, interacts with the lines, right? And again, here at the very top of the 100 retracement, right? This is 100 here. So we're right back up where we were before on the highs of 2022. So with this tool, as you see here, people were saying, "Oh, Bitcoin's going to go much higher than 100K," but we had this line here at 100 and or say 161.8, which is $102,000, 103 almost, and it bounced up there, got rejected, and came back down. Now, some are calling that Bitcoin's going to be falling back down here to like 60, 70K. I don't know if that's going to be the case. If it did, it would interact with this line again, right? It's all-time high, and then potentially go up. So that's where price targets would be. That's where I would be feeling pretty comfortable, especially right here at the 156 and maybe even a 361, and that's about $211,000. So if you're holding Bitcoin and you want to figure out exactly some price targets to get out, these two will probably be a great option to do. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum as well has this, end of 2017 bull run down to the bottom and then back up. We didn't quite hit that. We only went up to 361 that time on that bull run, which was around $4,800. Now, right now we're sitting at the 618. And that is a very common retracement type of like movement for this Fibonacci retracement. As you see here, we come down, we're interacting with a 618, right? So let's see here, back up at the 786, we get knocked down. We're back up to 786 again, we get knocked down again. Now Ethereum, I think, is going to be having a pretty good bull season 2025. Here's the price actions. So 7,300, 11,000, 15,000, 17,000. If we're sitting right now here at the Let's just take a look. 33.5 at the very tip top. We're looking at right around 4.5 times your money, right? So that's a pretty awesome one. There's the targets right there. Tip top 17,800. I'm feeling pretty comfortable, right? Maybe right around this point here. So that'll be around 12, 13,000 on Ethereum. Let's go over to XRP. So XRP here, it has just barely touched its 786 from its top over here 2017. This has been a long haul for XRP, but I'm thinking this is pretty bullish. Now you'll hear a lot of people saying $50, $100, $1,000, $10,000 XRP. But if you don't want to be holding the bag through the next bear cycle, these are going to be some pretty good targets for you. So $5.25, $8.49, $11, and $13 at the very tip top. Feeling pretty good about the $8 mark, maybe even $10, $12 or so. So these are, but if you're holding XRP, if you just got in, let's just take a quick peek. What are we going to go up from here? So we got a tip top around 5.5x from here. That's pretty doable. I would say more doable, about 3.5x, and very doable around 2.5 to 3x from here. So $8, $9, $10. I'm feeling pretty confident on that, maybe even more. So if you're going with the hype train, then maybe even $20, $30, $40. But you can't really go on the hype trains. You got to go on the numbers, and this is what the numbers are showing us on XRP. Let's go next. All right, Solana. So Solana's looking pretty hot, pretty great. It's already touched its 100% retracement zone. It touched it, got rejected on it, right? Touched it back, touched 786 here, got rejected. It's been bouncing around all these different zones here. It's had really great support here on the 50. Over and over and over again. So now we got some strength there. We bounced up to the 100. Now where we're sitting now, well, let's just take a look at the very tip top. We're looking at about a 5, almost a 5x. That's about $1,000 and $83. So I would say, like, again, guys, I always look right around this part here. So $672, maybe about 900 to $1,000. That's pretty, for my play anyways. That's where I would be pretty good profits at that point. I don't really plan to sell anything, all my bags, 50, 60, 70% of the bags, and hold the rest for potential just crazy rocket ships up to the moon, right? So, but they're sold. BNB, I think the top of the chart here, it's looking like it's 2,300. We just broke all-time highs, and as you see here, we bounced off that. We had really good support here at the 618, bounced up. We bounced off it again here and here, so it's really great, building a great base there. And now we are breaking all-time highs, right? So we're back over here breaking all-time highs to 2021, 2022. And so where are we at with prices, and how much X can we get on this one potentially? Let's see here. So about 2.5, 3x. Sounds kind of low, but as you see here, we already have made an amazing run, right? From its lows all the way back over here to here. That's about almost a 3x already. So that's kind of where BNB is at. I would say right around here. This might actually top off and go a bit above this. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually does. But I'll be feeling pretty good about $2,000 on BNB. Let's go. Dogecoin here is favorite, of course, in the cryptocurrency land. It's a meme that just keeps on giving and giving and giving. I know a lot of people are talking about Dogecoin up to $5, $6, $7, $10. I don't think so. Potentially, maybe, but this is where I'm thinking really where Dogecoin's going to be at. $3 top, $1 to $2. If you have Dogecoin and you're sitting on a pretty big bag of it, $1 to $2 to $3 here is going to be an amazing run for you. Right now we're sitting at 31 cents, right at the tip top of this market. If everything pans out, we're looking at about an 8x. That's amazing, right? So Dogecoin's looking pretty hot, pretty great. Let's just see here. We're sitting right here at the 382. We bounced off at the 618. That's retracements. That's typically how these things play out. This is a key retracement zone if you're looking at these fib retracements. And we bounced off that, coming down here. We're sitting on these. We're sitting right here, finding some support on these tops. So yeah, I'm thinking Doge is looking good. I think it's going to have a good run for the rest of 2025. ADA, oh man, I wish my chart wasn't doing this, but that's totally fine. I'll see if I can edit this out. If not, then just bear with me here. Okay, so ADA, we're sitting at what, about 87 cents right now. We just bounced off the 382. As you see there, we had some interaction with that zone. We bounced off here and got rejected off of the 23.6. But we're heating up here with ADA. I think we're going to be sitting pretty great with Charles Hopkins and getting in with the with the new administration and everything. At the top of this market, we're looking at $12.30. If we're sitting right now, if you're just barely getting in here, then you're sitting on a potential. You're looking at a potential 13x up to $12 now. Like I was saying before, I'm really more into this range here for a lot of these coins. So this is about $7 to about $10. I feel pretty good about that on ADA. Now, if things go crazy and everything aligns up with ADA and everything going forward, $12 definitely could be hit and even beyond. So yeah, that's looking really great on ADA. Now Tron, I'm not really liking the look of Tron as much right now. It already had a massive run since 2021 high. So as you see here, we're already at above the 261. So I don't know how this is going to be looking going forward, but if we're just sitting up here, so a 1.3x on your money. Now Tron could make it in a crazy run up potentially with when Bitcoin goes up again, but if you're sitting on Tron, now if you got way back here, let's just take a look. If you're just getting in the market, kind of these lows, Tron's already had about 4x this cycle. Very tip top would be a 10x. I mean, it's pretty great, right, on some of these coins like this. So I wouldn't be confident holding Tron anymore, anything higher than 60 cents. Really, 50 cents would kind of be like my target. That's only a 1x from here. But if you're bullish on Tron and you know something that's just crazy and something that's coming up that these charts just don't make too much sense, then maybe you would like to hold on. But I mean, maybe at least give half your bag to profits maybe here right around these times, so you'll be able to cash in some profits and not hold your bag. AVAX, Avalanche. Let's just take a look here. We're looking pretty good. We bounced off the 382 there, had some trouble, but we also broke below again the 236. So hopefully this thing can recover for us. I don't hold any Avalanche right now, but let's just take a look at targets just on those people who are holding Avalanche, and if you're just getting in today, what's your overall 15x, right? So pretty great on Avalanche. If this thing's going to just go up and go crazy with this, I would be more confident right around here, maybe 300 to about 450, something like that. But if this thing just wants to do a full retracement all the way up here to 500, $600, that would be awesome. But if not, then we're looking at more like about 1,000, right? 10x. So even the 10x would be amazing. Put $1,000 in, get $10,000 out, or $100,000 in, $1 million out, right? So that's nothing to cry about. So let's see here. What are we looking at right now? Oh, Link is sitting hot and pretty, right? This has been talked about. The new administration for the United States government has been talking about this, maybe adding it to its bag or doing something with it, right? So Link is sitting right now just right below 382. It bounced off the 50 and couldn't get past that, but I think we're just sitting right now on these other highs. So we're sitting pretty good. I think we're looking pretty strong for Link. And let's just take a look. We're sitting on about 10x also on Link, up to about $209, 130, 179. Very more conservative for Link. So I think if we're wanting to kind of hit those, that's a 6, 7, 8x. So that would be looking pretty awesome. Overall for this market, for this bull market, if we did add that, I would be looking at 30x there, 40x there, right? So 20x right here at $100. So, but Link is heating up. I think it's going to be doing some great stuff for 2025 and beyond. So if you're holding Link, I think you're sitting pretty good on that one. Shiba. Let's take a look at Shiba real quick and see how it's looking, where we're at. It's kind of like in another zone here, like some other coins are sitting still in the red here. Let's just take a look. Now, that doesn't mean it's bad. It actually means it's good. It's a good potential, right? Because you're getting in the lower prices. We don't want coins already way up here because it doesn't have much room to grow. We want coins way, way down here because it has a lot more potential. If everything pans out, a lot more potential, right? 16x. These things can go, these type of meme coins can just rip and tear and go crazy. But I wouldn't be, a 0.0022, 0.000330. Those would be pretty much my targets on SHIB. And that's still, probably a little over 10x most likely, right? So 10x there at that first one at the 261 and a 14x on the 261. So that's looking good. Shiba. Oh, this is HBAR. HBAR is looking hot. I mean, HBAR is kind of this, I don't know if you can call it cryptocurrency coin. I mean, it uses different technology than blockchain. It uses hash graph technology, and it's in with like all the big companies, IBM, Google, T-Mobile, like tons and tons of these massive companies are the sitting chairs for this one. So take it for what it is. It came up here, it hit the 786, so just bounced off that. We're finding support here on the 50. So that's looking really, really great and bullish for HBAR. Right now we're sitting at their 28 cents. This thing could go up to about $2. That's what it's showing us here on the chart. So I think that's pretty possible for HBAR. I mean, it's sitting like on these like real world asset RWA coins for potential, a new administration talking about making, United States the crypto capital of the world. So, XRP, XLM, HBAR, XDC, so all these other coins, and there's tons more, of course, on the RWA train. But this one is definitely one of those coins. I think it's going to be doing some pretty good movements for 2025 and beyond. But $2. I mean, I think that's pretty safe targets. But here is even better, right? So you're sitting at about $1.50, $1.65. If you're still doing that, you're still making about 5x, right? 3.5 times your money, even just purchasing right now. If you're talking about if you were to like the whole movement here at the very tip bottom, that's still a 445x. I mean, that's an amazing run on HBAR this cycle, right? This thing, even right here at the middle, is a 30x this cycle. That's sitting for me, anyways. I feel like I'd be taking a little bit out then, because doing a 50x on a coin in a cycle is amazing, and especially one of these. So. But I do think it's pretty bullish. It's being talked about, and there's a lot of action going around it news-wise. So the community's growing, stuff like that. So anyways, there's HBAR. I wanted to show you these things here at the very end. I'll show you how to actually just do this super quick. Take the Fibonacci retracement tool right there, go to the very tip top, come down to the very tip bottom, and there you go. You got these lining up again perfectly. So that's how you do that. Now, for the Fibonacci retracement lines, you can do this in any coin. If you don't do charting, if you don't want to do this, you don't want to try to find it, drop down your comments on the coins that you're holding. If there's enough price action, enough things going on, if it's not like 1 or 2 months old, then we can look through some of the history and figure out exactly kind of where some price targets are. I would love to be able to do that for you. Take another 15-20 minutes of my time doing that. Put a video out for you guys. And if not, no problem. Hopefully this helps out some people that are holding these like top 10, 12 coins on the market cap. But if you're holding someone that are just a little bit more further down the line, drop a comment and I will help you out. All right, Crypto Hero out.